Do you remember that time when just hearing the opening music, seeing the screen fill with cascading green code, was enough to make everyone sit up straight in front of an old TV? Back then, we watched The Matrix to be overwhelmed. We leaned forward as Neo bent backward to dodge bullets. We held our breath through every gunfight. And somewhere deep inside, we believed that maybe, just maybe, a red pill might be waiting for us too. But time has a funny way of sharpening our vision. Curved televisions turned into crystal clear 4K screens. What once felt flawless now reveals tiny cracks in the illusion. And when you revisit the movie today, you start noticing things that slipped past us in 1999. So let's step back into the Matrix and enjoy some of its most amusing little mistakes. 10. Sar dodge this, and physics politely steps aside. That line is legendary. When Trinity calmly says, dodge this, and fires, it feels final, absolute, unavoidable. But re-watch the scene closely. The agent isn't perfectly lined up. The angle isn't ideal. By real-world physics, that bullet shouldn't land so cleanly in the center of his forehead. Yet it does, with suspicious precision. Why? Because the moment mattered more than realism. The filmmakers chose emotional impact over trajectory. In The Matrix, bullets don't obey physics. They obey storytelling. 9. Neo rises, and the bullets quietly vanish. Neo's resurrection remains one of cinema's most powerful awakenings. He stands. He raises his hand. Bullets freeze midair. They fall to the floor with a heavy metallic clatter that feels real. But seconds later, during the continued fight, those bullets are gone, completely erased. No shells, no mess, nothing. The reason is simple. Leaving them would clutter the frame and interfere with choreography, so they disappear in editing. Once Neo becomes the one, even bullets become optional. 8. Bullet time, and the gun that evaporates before Neo bends backward in bullet time. He clearly drops his weapon. Then the camera swings around him, bullets floating like slow-moving comets. But where did the gun go? It's nowhere to be seen. And moments later, when Neo hits the ground, the gun magically reappears in the perfect spot for him to grab. Different shots, stitched together for visual perfection. The audience was too stunned by floating bullets to notice a missing firearm. That's how cinema distracts you, with wonder. 7. The rooftop jump and the faint safety harness, Neo's leap from the building, is all faith and fear. The city yawns below. Morpheus tells him, you have to walk through it. But if you pause the scene in high definition, you can spot something faint beneath Neo's clothes, a safety harness. Back in 1999, nobody saw it. Today's sharp screens reveal everything. Of course, Keanu Reeves wasn't actually allowed to jump off a skyscraper. Human safety won over visual perfection, a tiny scar from real-world filmmaking. 6. Cypher's stake evolves mid-conversation. Cypher's ignorance is bliss scene with Agent Smith is unforgettable. In one shot, his steak is rare, red, and juicy. Cut away, cut back. Now it's suddenly well done and brown. Classic prop continuity error from filming over many hours. Ironically, it fits the theme perfectly. In a fake world, even your steak can't stay consistent. 5. Morpheus's sunglasses accidentally reveal the truth. Morpheus explaining reality to Neo is pure cinematic poetry. But watch his sunglasses carefully. From one angle, they're matte and mysterious. From another, they become reflective mirrors, revealing studio lights and movement. A lighting issue, but also oddly symbolic. A movie about hidden reality briefly lets us see behind the illusion. 4. The Oracle's cookie forgets it was bitten. Neo takes a bite of the Oracle's cookie. Cut to another angle. The cookie is whole again. No bite marks, no crumbs, just reset. It's a standard continuity slip from multiple takes, but it feels almost poetic. In The Matrix, reality refreshes itself whenever it wants. 3. Morpheus's ear changes position. During Agent Smith's chilling interrogation, Smith pinches Morpheus's ear. In one shot, it's between two fingers. In the next, it's held differently. Different takes, different hand placements, stitched together in editing. Your attention is on Smith's voice, not Morpheus's ear. But once you notice it, you can't unsee it. 2. The car door that opens twice under the bridge. Trinity's car pulls up beside Neo. Freeze the frame. The door is already open. Then the angle changes, and Trinity opens it again. Two realities. One door. A classic continuity mistake created by filming multiple versions of the same moment. In a movie about perception, the door literally can't decide what state it's in. 1. The bathroom wall that heals itself. During Morpheus's brutal fight with Agent Smith, Morpheus is slammed into a tiled wall. It explodes on impact. Moments later, the wall is pristine. No cracks, no damage. The destruction was filmed on a breakaway set, while later shots used the original location. Reshooting everything wasn't practical, so the wall simply recovered. In The Matrix, even concrete can reset. In the end, these mistakes don't weaken the Matrix. They humanize it. They remind us that behind every iconic moment were cameras, props, safety rigs, lighting challenges, and editors making fast decisions. What we saw as perfect was actually built from hundreds of compromises, and maybe that's the real lesson. Back then, we believed in the Matrix with pure emotion. Today, we love it with understanding. So tell me, when you rewatch The Matrix now, what tiny detail made you smile?